There's a myriad of coffee shops around Tulsa, but there's a handful of select artisan coffee roasters, and they are taking coffee to the next level.
I'm very careful about how I select the coffees that we sell here. I travel to Oregon often and meet with the farmers and have some say into how the coffee is either picked or processed. I often travel to Colombia, Costa Rica, Panama, Honduras. I've been roasting for over 20 years and I have a particular style of roasting. I'm a detail-oriented person, and I think that I've developed a way of roasting and brewing coffee that makes a cup that I think is excellent. The reason that I want people to drink the coffee without putting stuff in it is because these farmers, and they're meticulous about the methods that they use, and then they get it here, and I'm meticulous about the way that I roast the coffee. The baristas are trained to do things very particularly, and when you put stuff in the coffee, whether it's a flavoring or milk, it just dilutes those natural flavors that are in the cup that are inherent to that bean, that are inherent to the variety of coffee. There's a group of people in Tulsa who are open to experiences and probably are well-traveled, and they come back home and they want some of these things that are excellent that they've tasted other places. And so we're unique in that regard, that we've created a product that you wouldn't expect to find in the middle of the country, but it's excellent.
So Americans consume the most coffee in the world, and for many like myself, it's a daily ritual.
Topeca is a family business. We started in technically 1850 when the family moved up from Colombia in El Salvador, and they became coffee producers. The name of the farm was Topeca, which is where we get our name Topeca. A large chunk of the coffee that we purchased comes from our own farms, Topeca, and one that we purchased in 2002 called Manzano. All of the other coffees that we purchase, we try to allow those same relationship style purchasing where trust is key to really lead our decisions. So whether that's from Africa, from Malawi, Zimbabwe, Ethiopia, Colombia, or other areas in Brazil where we meet other producers and love their coffee and want to process it, any of those coffees we purchase through direct relationships that we've established. Some of the things that I love the most about coffee is it is just a Pandora's box. You can go so many different routes with coffee. You can go regionally, either coffee from the Americas, from Africa, from the Asia Pacific region. And even in those things, in the Americas, you've got Mexico, you've got Central America, South America, you've got Brazil. Even in Brazil, you've got tons of different regions you can purchase coffee. And the terroir, the soil, the elevation, the climate, the microclimate, every one of those aspects are completely different and render a completely different product. You can have one particular farm, one particular tree where coffee is grown, and you could process it 3, 4, 5, 6 different ways and have completely different flavors. There are so many different ways that you can have it. You can have it black, you can have it on espresso, you can have any number of syrup and or milk drinks to go with it. One of the things that I love the most about it is just being able to take the science that I've learned in coffee and apply it to other disciplines, whether that's cooking or baking or brewing beer with Dead Armadillo or Prairie or Marshall's Brewing, which we've been doing for years. And so those things establish more relationships with other industries that are here in town. We help to ignite a passion for people that they can help to ignite in other people as well.
And no two coffee roasters are the same. But for these quality roasters here in Tulsa, it's a global and meticulous process that they passionately bring to us every day in our cup of coffee. I'm Anna Berry, and this is Tulsa.